Hello, this is Master Luke Chen. We talk about Qigong and Tao Te Ching. And this particular, I still remember that little kid there, the child with the mother. And then actually, there was another person, actually, another story, who is also a student. He emit chi to the baby. Actually, baby had a brain, some kind of brain injury or some kind, and then the doctors, hospital doctors, want to whatever they want to inject something, pouring out something from the brain because he was not responding well to other stuff, and then the person, the student, actually emit chi to the baby, and then the baby immediately could walk, and it was a miracle. So I interviewed both the child's mother and a student at the time, and who was also on the interview, one of them. And then emit chi. Now, why the children receive so readily the chi, and it's a lot of times because children is water. Tao Te Ching, chapter 8, about water. Our body is about water. Even our adults, children, 95%, 97%, 100%, 99% water. For us, 75%. So water, we do for one. So we need to solve. So when he be somewhere somehow kind of stuck, and then emitting chi, really penetrating through. It's really going through the whole body, and he recover. It's just nobody can explain it, but we know the water is fluent, our meridian and so forth. The way he been doing it, it just stimulate the whole body at the right place, the right time, and he just the blockage just opened up and he recovered. And of course they talk about it, and then because 2 witnesses or 3, including the child, told me that, so it cannot be made up, the story. And then and over again, children can respond to chi very quickly, because at the Tao Te Ching, number 7, there's 8 secrets. One is the life, a baby, water, because baby for life, so they don't have a really stuck. The mind just empty, so it's a blank piece of paper. So you emit chi to it, and then just follow intention, and then the healing occur. So in Tao Te Ching, one of the secret, of course, is the being soft. So our body first, we must, as a Qigong, we must get our body soft first. So the first criteria to be healthy, to natural long lifestyle, you need to get your body soft. Soft means, I mean, not stiff. So the joints, and when you move the joints of your body, they don't calcify that quickly. And I guess I still not calcify myself. So, but every time you move it, it will help you to maintain health, and then softness, and of course the circulation of the brain. So in the 6th direction in our program with the Qigong, the online program, we emphasize so much about 6 directions. And of course with other lip chair portrait down, body and mind, and also I include the flying crane, but it's not in details. And then the 3rd method, and the Wu Yuan Zhang. So different ways just give you a taste. What's a variety of things, but mainly it's a 6 direction. So when you bend body arch back, that's what I do every day. Is really get your body rolling, and then because you need to release, absorb. As I said, the first secret of Tao Te Ching is the action, the Wu Wei. So you stop and go, stop and go, and stop and go, here and now. So your whole body here and now. So when you're doing something over again, but simple movement, simple, going out, going in, or bend body forward, bend body back. Just one motion according to what? Release, absorb. This is the key. I've been telling everyone because I'm doing it. I have many teachers, and I believe just anything, just ask yourself, those people good and doing one thing alone, they will do something over again. So they are not crazy. There must something that the mind can latch on something, then keep here and now, the Wu Wei, stop and go, stop and go, stop and go, within release, absorb. So everything is like that. And then once you're in that mode, then healing occur. And of course the child and he gonna heal himself. So the adult need to emit chi to him or her, emitting chi. And then I remember one of the girl was 5 or something, who had diabetic. There's 2 types of the type B or something. That the parents are emitting to her every day, and she recovered well. And but then again, it's depend on the parents and the cooperate with the child, and then things can happen. Right? The patient, the parents important, because it's for that particular example very quickly. Release out just a few times gone. But for some illnesses, you need patience. Release, absorb. This simple motion. When you're doing this, and sometimes the meridians inside the person, like a pendulum effect. So if there are 2 pendulum, I think that experiment, one is moving a certain way, continue moving, so the whole room of the clock moving the same motion, and because they're all affecting each other, the chi circulating, affecting. So when you're very calm, when you do this release, absorb over again, you have very powerful anchored power that will affecting other people who will follow your rhythm, and then health occur. I mean, you become more active, more creative, and all those things. And then again, the purpose is natural long life Tao. We don't want artificially long life. Whatever we are, because as human beings, all living things, we want to be surviving. That's the key. In Spinoza's, if you know Spinoza's philosopher, he talked about living is conatus. This word is not commonly used. Is what we prefer. Life is that there's a certain set of things we prefer to live than the other way around. So we want to become healthy. So this is. So in order to do that, and the Tao Te Ching also said, we must have a loving heart. Love yourself, love others. It's important that we, knowing that the love from the cosmic for Tao, and then Tao is oneness, and the oneness we feel that we are one of the nature, one with nature. Now, mystical experience, some people taking, some psychedelic drugs, and they have high But don't looking for those. We don't need. Some people need that but when we do qigong once in a while, even as a child, most of the time, you actually had this sensation that we are one with the cosmic. This is inherited within us. We call it immanence. So the whole Tao, nature, Spinoza's God is all one. So we follow that and then be part of the thing. Because we are not controlled by it, but we are in flow with it. In effortless to flow without. But you're against it, the rhythm, then you got problem. And then, so of course, the rhythm for Tao itself, the gravity is one. So the four natural forces, and the electromagnetic, that's what the sun, the lights, electromagnetic, of course, the sun, that's the nuclear power, the strong, that stuff coming in. So it's all adhere the natural rule. That's why we all follow that. And then day and night, and the season, and the cycle of water, the cycle of oxygen, carbon dioxide, ecosystem, all those are part of Tao's Wu Wei. So we just follow the rhythm, and then your internal clock is the same. It's the same. So with the love, that attitude, because the sunshine, everything is free. So it's unconditional love. We mimic that, and of course, grateful for what we have, and then of course we keep quiet. Quiet is meditation. Then tap into. Really, when you calm down, you tap into many wonderful things, and then the healing occur, and many things. You calm down, the stress gone. So being meditative, going on, your breath slow down, and so forth. And then of course you understand cosmic, the anger. We have anger, but we can associate anger, become power. Don't let it get away from you, and then you know that there's cosmic justice of some kind, because that's the Tao returning. If you do bad things, come back to you. You could do good things, come back to you. So that's why we do Qigong. We reap the benefit of become healthier. It doesn't mean that we will live forever. It's not that, because it's not desirable, because it's a cycle. Life and death is cycle. We must recognize that, and then it's important to recognize it. And then fortune, misfortune is part of it. So acceptance is one of the secrets of Tao Te Ching. We acceptance of our life, whatever is come to us. We feel. It doesn't mean that we just stood there doing nothing. We try to adhere to Tao, but it's still something. Then we accept it, and then based on that we can go ahead. So it's a very important concept. And then all right, so it's 8 secrets. I just mentioned all of them, and just very rapidly without naming them. All right, so but Qigong is part of the self-healing, the self-love. You must love yourself, love others, like otherwise you won't do Qigong. So you just lay down and do nothing. And then, but anyway, love yourself, you must do Qigong, and then to tap into the cosmic, meditate, then you are aware that one more, when we are one or things. So just like everyone, I believe, especially when you're a child, to meditate on the oneness, and then you become, suddenly you become the tree, or hear people very clearly, you see things very clearly, a certain moment in your life. And then I realized now I have more those moments before I get into bed. I really suddenly realized I'm so relaxed and here, like, oh, this so beautiful moment. It's like going back as a child again. But this sensation, this thing is only when you do Qigong. I believe that when you do more Qigong and six direction, you can have a promising potential. Whatever you want in life, you'll get it. All right, love yourself, love others, love nature is the essence of Tao. I love you from Yang Shou.